Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to have a look at the update maintenance for April 23rd, and we're also going to see the kit reveal for Elite Spy XIA XIA. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's get started with the update maintenance. We have the usual downtime, that's fine, the usual reward, and we have two new units. We have an SSR Plus Elite Spy XIA XIA and XSR Plus Adventurer Zahard. So yeah, this month we had 4 SSR Plus units. I wonder if they're going to release some more SSR because it's getting a bit crazy, but whatever, it's okay. Then we have new content. We have finally a new story mode, but I think the last ones didn't give access to the Black Market Tickets bundle, so it doesn't really matter. This is just 10 Black Market Tickets and a little bit of Shinsu, I would say, but we'll see. Then we have expansion as usual of hard mode and the normal adventure. Then we have Child of Chaos and Child of Origin expansion, good. And they are going to add the Pioneer Remnant, that is the hard mode tokens, and the Memorial Pocket, that is sort of a card collectible kind of content. Then we have the usual trial and missions for the new unit. We have the boost mission for the new unit, the festival, that's good, the data tower for Adventurer Zahard. We have the bingo event, Tap Tap Plus event as usual. We have the comeback of the Melting Forge. This is mostly for old players. New players cannot really melt anything and get any benefits out of this, but yeah, just know that there is a recurring event where you can just break down some unused stuff and you can get some other items out of it. That's kind of the idea there. Then we have the Undercover Special Costume Acquisition event. So maybe we're going to get the costume, I think, for XIA XIA. Looking at Undercover, this one is a spy. So probably we're going to have a costume for XIA XIA. And maybe they're also going to give it for free. I doubt it. I think this is just going to be, oh, if you're Revo 6er, you're going to get the skin. That's about it, I think. Then we have the boss battle with Evan. Okay, fine. And they are also introducing, as they said in dev notes, the weekend boss rides. We're going to have Hiwayon for the first weekend and Amigo charts for the second one. Interesting, because there is going to be a ranking race associated to it, and we can get some ranking race tokens or points, whatever those are. So it's okay, I guess. Not many people can rank in the highest spots, but still it's a nice addition. I think it could be fun. We'll see. We also have Pocket Crystal Acquisition Race. I don't know if this one, reading the word pocket, could be associated to the Memorial Pocket. Could be. So it could be that you can just get cards and get points whenever you acquire a card. I don't know. We'll see. And we also have the L-Train Arena that's coming back and the Tower of Alliances for the Alliance content. Okay. We have the rerun of a past event, the Scarf in the Flowery Spring. I don't even recall who this event was about, but it seems like there are costumes related to it. I just cannot get myself to remember what this one was, but okay, it's nice. A rerun of an event is just more exchange shop, more free stuff, so it's always welcome. Then we have the Welcome Advent Summon. So whenever there is welcome and whatever banner, they're always kind of broken. I don't know if they're going to do the same for family head banners. We'll see, I guess. I will definitely check that out on my free-to-play account. But yeah, this is only for new regulars. We're going to get our reruns when the new like family head level unit is going to be released. So likely around the second anniversary time, so July or something like that. June, July, I would say we're going to get some reruns probably. Then we have the Secret Recruitment Summon. This one is the summon that they added with the 400 free token every update, or free tickets, sorry. And yeah, we'll see. At the moment, the pool for the first one is kind of trash. We have Asensio, Urek, Data Machini, Revolution Bomb, and Eden. Revolution Bomb and Eden are great if you don't have them. The other three are just kind of trash. I'd rather not even exchange for tickets if you already have a Revolution Bomb and Eden invested in. So you can just skip those and whatever, because you're not going to be able to keep them for the next update. It's just 400 every update. If you don't get them, you're not, like, you don't get to spend them. You cannot save them. So just keep that in mind. Then we have the special summon for XIA XIA and the special summon for Zahard. Really good. I mean, lots of stuff in this new update. So it's going to be a really good one. We have one new costume, that is the undercover one, so probably XIA XIA, and 3 re-released costumes. I don't recall which one those are. I don't really care too much. They have new bundles, as they do every single time. They're planning the revamp of the ranking race shop, but it's going to be for May 7, so in 2 weeks' time. And then there is also the revamp of the check-in event, so they're going to condense into one the regular check-in and the event check-ins for the new units. So we'll see. It could be pretty good. Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately, it's unfortunately for me, they discontinued daily Shinsu and daily legendary bonus. I just checked. They're going to expire for me the day after the update. It's really unfortunate. If they expired the day before, I would have bought them again, and I would have them for like 21 days. But no, I'm just unlucky, so I can only buy the new one. It's fine, I guess. Then they also discontinued the XIA XIA Super Rookie Plus, which was basically worthless. The Master Plus SR pack, also nobody bought it. Ignition Weapon pack as well for the Master Plus, okay. And the 21 floor SSR pack, just random shit. Is even if they're not there, nobody will notice, so it's okay. Enhancement and modifications, okay. Then the Ignition Weapon presets are going to be expanded from 60 to 80. I don't care about these anymore, but there was a time where I was kind of annoyed by the limit of 60. Now I just have an ignition weapon on any unit, like on every unit, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But there might be people that could like this function. I don't know. Please refer to future update notice, whatever. Okay, so this is all we're going to get for this update. There is a lot of stuff. I really think this is a really good update. I think they kind of listen for some things, and let's see if they can actually deliver. If the new exchange shops for the new systems are going to be quite decent, this could be a massive win of an update. But again, we'll have to wait a bit to actually see how it is. Then we have the new unit, Elite Spy XIA XIA. Now, as I already mentioned in the previous video, in the DevNote video, I don't really know why they had to release XIA XIA. There are so many other options, and going for a unit that is entirely relevant and release an adult version of that unit, I don't know. And also you buffed her like you did for Endorsey in the summer Endorsey kind of thing. So what is that? Like, what is this? I don't know. I will never understand it, but it is what it is, I guess. The devs are just doing some random shit as they usually do. So I'm not surprised anymore. I'm quite used to it. It's sad, but what can I say? So let's have a quick look at the video and then we can read the kit. Obviously the design is fire, but what the fuck? I mean, okay. Okay, red support, we already knew. There is an interesting mechanic, this reverse link. We have a magnetic grenade, pretty nice. And these really nice quantum effect around the units. So yeah, that's the kit. This is the animation of the special move. Let's see it. And then we can stop the video. Animation-wise, I think they put a lot of effort, to be honest. It's better than usual, I believe. But yeah, let's see what she does. Let's start from the passive as usual. So at the start of the battle, XIA XIA deploys a data field from the end of the allies' battlefield every number of seconds. Now, I don't know why it's allies and not enemies, but I believe this is going to just go on the enemy end of the battlefield, kind of the same place where Gustang flame zone is. So the fire from Gustang's kit, like the family head Gustang, not the SSR Plus purple support. So I believe that's going to be the exact same position, and she's going to reduce the defense of enemies in range by a percentage, and there is also a stacking. They didn't mention any duration here, it's just the interval here, but there is no duration to the defense decrease. So I'm assuming is lasting until the end of the battle. Obviously, it can be removed because it doesn't state otherwise, but it could be really good. Like if it's, let's say, 40% stacking 3 times, this would be 120% defense decrease. That's pretty massive. So we'll see what the numbers are going to be, but this could be interesting. I think she will be good with, again, family head Gustan. I don't know if Gustan really needs her, but it's still quite a good combination, probably. Then we have that she gains one, most likely, backup lighthouse when deploying the data field. So every this interval, she's also going to get a backup lighthouse for a maximum of probably 1, I would say. And when her HP falls below a percentage, she consumes one of them to become invincible for a duration and recover HP. Maybe this could be like 2 or 3, I don't know. But it's like every X amount of seconds, she gains a second life, basically, which is pretty good for like survivability. So I think this passive overall is quite decent, even though all it does is just, again, defense decrease and guaranteeing that she's going to stay alive quite a bit. Still decent. I'm expecting it to be like buffed from XIA XIA or Revolution, but definitely it's already a good start. Then we have the magnetic grenade. She's going to throw a grenade at the area where enemies are most concentrated. This is a good targeting, in my opinion. Dealing a percentage of her attack as damage, paralyzing them for a duration, and creating a magnetic field. This field is going to deal her attack as damage every second to enemies in range. And I don't believe this is going to be all. So again, XIA XIA will likely add some debuffs to this because otherwise it makes no sense. Why the hell am I even dealing damage to them? If the paralysis is only once, why am I even dealing damage? I don't know. So I think this is going to be like attached to some sort of debuff, but we'll see. Then we have the active skill I'm most looking forward to, the reverse link. She's going to send a bunny drone to the ally with the lowest HP percentage for a duration, hopefully long enough, but also in the video it seemed to last quite long, healing them by a percentage of their attack every second. We don't really care too much about that. And additionally, she creates a reverse link on the enemy with the highest HP percentage, redirecting a percentage of the target's allied damage taken to the enemy. Not applicable to bosses. This not applicable to bosses, to me, is a great green flag. Because whenever there is something that is not applicable to bosses, this one means that there is no cap. So theoretically, if the enemies are dealing like 100 trillion damage to you, you're going to reflect a percentage of that. We don't know how high that is, but it doesn't matter if even if it's like a 10%, it's still a shitload, like a truckload of damage on them. Now, this could be trash if it is linked to actual HP loss. It doesn't say so. It says damage taken. So as long as it appears in the damage taken recap, it should count, which is insane. Because if you have an Evan or if you have a data machine, they're going to take a truckload of damage and she's going to redirect a portion of that to an enemy. That's insane. She can probably kill a lot of units and she's a support. So this is a huge and interesting mechanic to me. It's really, really nice. If it's working as I'm expecting, this is massive. I really like that. I will definitely try her out with Evan, Data Machine, and those kind of units. Really, really interesting. The only downside that I see is that this one is an active skill. So unless there is a revolution upgrade that says, okay, this active skill has a 10-second decrease in cooldown, like they're doing quite frequently lately with like, I think Towa has it. Yeah, Towa has it. And also Okni has it. So she could have that as well. And if they decrease the cooldown on reverse link, that's going to be massive. But worst case scenario, we always have Albelda. It is true that Albelda, we can use her with a lot of different units. We have a lot of interesting active skills. But this one is definitely one that you might want to think about. It could be really, really good. So we'll see, but I'm definitely excited. It's definitely an interesting mechanic. And also, if you take this kit and you apply it to the enemy team, it doesn't look scary because, okay, the enemy is going to redirect 10% of the damage I deal to them. Good. I deal no fucking damage to them. So how are they going to kill me? Could be tricky if you are like using max HP damage dealing units, but even then, I wouldn't expect too much. And as I was saying before, you like, I don't know, could still be annoying, but I don't expect it to be as annoying as we can make it for the enemy team, if it makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, definitely, I think this unit is going to be more beneficial for us, but I might be wrong. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Then we have the special move that looks quite underwhelming, if you ask me. So she's going to become immune to status effect, so she cannot be interrupted. And she's going to restore all allies' HP by percentage of their max HP. This is pretty good. A sort of a amount of healing, definitely better than attack percent, I think. And granting Quantum State for duration. Quantum State only increases attack by percentage and recover HP every second. It's kinda underwhelming, so this one definitely will get a buff, either via the XIA equipment or the Revolution. It needs to do more than this. This is really too little. So I would expect, other than HP recovery, also energy recovery. That would be pretty good. If it's an AoE energy recovery, that would be nice. But I don't expect that. That would be really too much. So I don't know, but definitely this one is super underwhelming for a special move. Maybe it could even be, okay, she's going to use this and then reset the cooldown of reverse link, something like that. It could be interesting, but we'll see. We'll see. So far, the kit doesn't look insane, but this active skill makes the potential of this unit definitely interesting. You could even go for a full support team with like Evan, then Data Machine as the frontline, and then only support units like Albelda linked to her, and potentially the enemies will just kill themselves. We'll see, but it seems interesting because this redirection of damage probably cannot even be decreased by the enemy defense. If it's just like true damage, like, okay, the enemy dealt 100 trillion to you, you reflect 10 trillion that is not going to be mitigated. That's a lot, guys. That's really insane. I'm super positive about this one. Could be massive. But yeah, that's just my initial feeling and just the kit reveal. Let me know, guys, how you feel about this new unit. And I think that's all. We just have to quickly talk about the new live stream. They're going to do one on April 28th at, unfortunately, it's 12. So it's more or less when I'm on lunch break. I don't think I can make it, but I will definitely cover it soon after. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's about time. We'll see. We'll see if it works. It could even be actually that is not 12 because we had to change the time zone. It could be that it is like 11 or 13. I don't know, but if it's not 12, I can make it and we can do it live. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see, guys. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will see you this Wednesday during the live stream, probably, or just tomorrow on another video. Thanks so much, guys. See you.